US. I have people from Australia. We have few people that joined that want to actually order the Ribose. You guys will get it at whatever cost I get it at. It is a patent design, wholesale. Whatever my price is, I'll share it with you guys. Anything that you'd like to talk about USA here? What's going on in USA there? Tell me. Sorry, I don't have my shirt on, guys, just because I've been working outside. I'm full of plastic and I got sprayed with some septic water, so it's pretty disgusting. I need to actually jump in the shower very soon because while I was actually fixing it, Duke jumps on me and the pipe burst on one of the side and we flushed all the water everywhere. Hi Maurice, I'm B1 deficient. Any advice? I will be trying the vitamin soon. Yes, vitamin B1. Get your B complex. Make sure it's methylated. Thiamine is good and benfotiamine is good. Doing my weightlifting now. Oh, perfect. Perfect. This is a perfect time to work out. Always in the afternoon for muscle intensity. That's awesome. I won't interrupt you too much, John, but hey, you get a good workout going. Make sure it is a nice HIIT training. This is what I was doing. I've been, of course, who's gonna follow me, Duke, from under the deck? So hopefully this thing works. What are your thoughts on nutritional yeast from Dr. Berg? Nutritional yeast is okay. To get your vitamin B complex, some amino acid. I know back in the early 90s, I used to take it and stuff. I took like a high dose. That's how I used to get my vitamin D from. But, you know, some people still use it and they swear by it. So 100%, it's not bad. Michelle, please book a time with me or download my heart arrhythmia ebook. It will actually fix your heart palpitation. There is a protocol you guys have to actually follow. And if you don't follow the protocol correctly, you're never gonna be able to fix the heart palpitation issue. It's better that I had one patient this morning. He's been trying to get an ablation and stuff like that, and I said don't get it because it is fixable. You just have to be patient. You have to saturate your body correctly with certain nutrients and minerals, but there is a protocol you have to follow. Michelle, I can help you with that, but definitely book a time with me so we can talk about it, because just to kind of give you an answer right now without kind of giving you the protocol, you're not going to be able to succeed at it. And yeah, Dr. Berg, I talked to Dr. Eric Berg years ago, and I did one of his programs as well when he actually was really big on ketogenic, still very big on ketogenic. He knows his stuff. He does a lot of research. The nutritional yeast, you can buy it from any other places. Just make sure the source is clean. I don't know what Dr. Eric Berg's source is. I'll have to look into it, John. It's just part of the fermentation. Some people do really well on it, some can't. How can I book a time with you? Michelle, go to my, if you click on my picture in the top left corner, it's gonna take you to a main page. On the main page, you click on my website link, please. And you can book a 30-minute, you can book an hour, and we can actually go over the full protocol, and I'll send you an email with everything to follow, 100%. Mo, this is my third day on Aussie doing your protocol. No more heart arrhythmia, game changer. Thank you. No problem, John. I'm glad it's working for you. And I had like three patients this morning. You know, one of them was in the hospital, was actually was going through an ablation, and I said, no, you can't. Don't do it, because seriously, it is fixable. Don't go out and get a surgery or get anything done. It is 100% fixable. We're just gonna fix some of the mineralization in the body, and once we saturate correctly, we can actually reverse. Some people can actually have an effect instantly. Some can take them 6 months to a year. But guys, be patient, seriously. I don't care how old you are, whether you're in your early 40s, late 50s, late 60s or 70s, it is 100% fixable. And seriously. And I have a lot of feedback from previous patients that they've actually got it fixed. If I'm not 100% confident, I wouldn't be talking about it. John, saturation, sometimes it varies on the person. Some people take them 6 months, some people take them a year. But once you saturate, then you can actually go down to a maintenance level. But it's all about saturation. So I would actually probably do a blood test and check, give or take in about, let's say, 6 months before your last bottle is almost done, and kind of see where your levels are at. And we can go from there. How to lower cholesterol. Please download my ebook on cholesterol. Cholesterol is not the bad guy here, guys. Cholesterol is just there to protect your heart. So there's a reason why it's up. Is it because the stuff you're consuming, is it something being oxidized? Does your brain needs more cholesterol? Your hormones need more cholesterol? Your liver needs more cholesterol? So there's a reason it's actually going up. Dolly, if you click on my page, on my picture profile there, it's going to take you to a main page. On the main page, you click on my website, and you can see all the ebooks I have. They're really helpful. They're very, very cheap. And all the support goes to Duke and for me to continue giving you guys a lot of valuable information. And if you can't find it, please send me a message, Dolly. And Michelle, if you can book a time or you don't know where to go, definitely send me a message. I've been taking magnesium and taurine with NO. It's almost 1 month for my blood pressure. Still need to work? Yeah, 100%. You just need to saturate slowly. Just don't worry about it. It will get there. Just let the body saturate correctly. Hey, Cool Games, what's going on? For kidney stones, lemon and olive oil, and what else? You can do magnesium citrate, break stones, and what's that herb called? Damn, I gotta look at my cheat book that I wrote. It is on my cheat book. I can remember the exact name. Chenka piedra. That's what you need, Mary Jean. I have high cholesterol on TRT now. I feel great. The high cholesterol is fine just because you're doing the TRT shots. Simba, what's going on? I don't think I'm your daddy, but that's fine. You guys, it's funny. We get some weird comments on here, and it's funny. It's fun. It's good to have a little laughs. I don't take it the wrong way. So by all means, sometimes we get a lot of kids they join. I don't know how, and they like to have fun. So by all means, go for it. What is up with you? Not much. Just taking a break right now. I've been working for the past 2.5 hours, me and Duke, and I sprayed the septic water on myself. So it was kind of disgusting. I gotta jump in the shower soon. Here, let me show you what I got done. It's freaking brutal. I hate doing this jobs, but I have to do it. And I have to actually, I don't know if I have time this year, but I definitely like to remove the septic tank, the holding tank from the trailer, because I guess when it heats up so much, everything starts to kind of ferment and it gives a bad odor. That was disgusting. So this is what I got done so far. Let me show you. Some of it is glued together, so I'm hoping it works. So I got all the piping going. I had to force it in to actually get it in underground. Then we came out from here. See, it's a little bit crooked in here. I had to actually get it crooked. That's the only way I can actually aim it. And I didn't have much time. Like the whole thing took me like almost 30 minutes to do with all these connections. I bought so many different connections so I can get them, but they're not 100% straight. They had to be like a little bit forced in. And I got them hooked up and I got the glue going. And I gotta make sure I close the glue because that stuff dries up fast. Shoot. Because if I need it after. Oh, there it is. Give me a second, guys. I'll bet you I forgot to close it good. Yeah, it's not bad. So yeah, I got all that stuff done and I'm just gonna give it about an hour to actually dry up. And we'll test it out. And hopefully it's working. And if it's not working, I'm screwed. Then I won't be able to use the septic tank. I'll have to run to town. And I know they close at 5 p.m. So I have to kind of get it done fast. So we'll see what happens. Then once this is done and I know it's working, hopefully there's no leakage or anything, then one of the parts arrive probably tomorrow. Then I can actually do my water line. I have to go under the trailer and dig by hand. Keep the good work, my friend. I'm trying, Max. I'm trying. It's not simple sometimes, and it's frustrating too, because doing it and putting everything together, and I have no clue what the hell am I doing. sometimes. It's not like I've done this before. It's the first time for everything, but it's a nice learning experience. Nice learning experience for sure. What country are you in? I'm in Canada right now. I'm in BC. I'm in BC. So I hope you guys are doing good. This is my little view. You can see who's behind me. You guys see him? Little Duke. He's just sitting there. Hey Duke. He's right there. He was playing in the water. Oh, I gotta go turn off the water so it heats up so I can take a shower soon. So it'll be like nice and hot. Say hi to Duke. Let's go say hi to Duke. Duke, here, come. Come on. He doesn't want to. He's relaxing. Let's go up and sit down. I've been trying to finish everything. So I know the other day we didn't finish some of the conversation. We'll go in it in a bit here. When I click and I see 30 minutes for 55, put my name and the date, please. Yeah, put your name, put the date, pick whatever time you want, you know, the time zone, because it reflects your time zone and my time zone. Whether you want later today, you want tomorrow, pick any time based on the availability. I'm usually available every day, except on Sundays I'm starting to take the day off just so I can take Duke and we go a little bit of hiking whenever I could. Right, Duke? Come here, come here. Come, people want to say hi. Hey, hey, there's Duke. What's going on, my friend? He's a big boy. Hey, Amy, how are you? How was the family visit? The family visit was nice. I didn't stay that long, only about 5 days, John. And right now, my mom is gonna come back with my brother and some grandkids on August 1st. I hope they do. It was nice to actually see everybody, because I won't be able to see them not until probably Christmas. When it start to get a little bit cold and snow, just to see how everything stands out here. Let me know, Michelle, when you book. I'll definitely assist you from there. Make sure everything's going through. How's the blood pressure today? 225, 108. Oh, what's going on, Christina? How come? So too much contraction, not enough relaxation. Hi, friend. Hey, from Texas heat. Hey, I'm in Canada heat. Look at the mountain view. It's just reflecting off my glass. Neuropathy in the legs. What's the best for that? Neuropathy in the legs is usually a deficiency in acetyl L-carnitine. Eye infection and headaches. Headaches, drink some coffee, seriously. Eye infection is pretty much you're lacking of NAC. You're not getting enough of that in your lifestyle and your diet. How I pay? You can pay through a credit card, Michelle. It goes through the company Stripe. It's 100% safe. Everybody uses it. If you're not able to, if you want to do it through PayPal or something like that, then I'll have to send you a link for that separately. Now, why his blood pressure? So he has way too much contraction. The question is, why does he have so much contraction? Did he take too much? Did he consume a lot of calcium? Is he on any type of medication? Or maybe he's getting way too much coagulation effect. So the coagulation causes that. And the only reason that could be because he probably mixed high levels of sugars, high levels of protein together and fats, because he had headaches and eye infection. Farida joined. Hey, Farida, how are you? Plantar fasciitis in my foot. I don't have much information on that. I'll have to look into it. I'm good. How about you? Been a busy day. Finally finished the septic, all the piping and stuff. I know. I hope they don't leak or not. I'll have to test it out. Oh yeah, I have to shut off the water, so we get some. So it heats up a bit. It's probably too late now. What time is it? 2:20. It's too late. It's fine. Planter rolling on golf ball or froze water bottle. Christina, thanks so much for sharing that. I don't know who was asking the question. Who was asking the question? I don't know, it just misses sometimes. I work for a podiatrist. Oh, that's awesome. Thanks so much for sharing that with everyone. Oh yeah, there's Muhammad. There you go. There's your answer. I hope that helps. Definitely try it out and keep us updated. Let us know and definitely send a thank you to Christina. Don't forget. Hey, you guys, we should all definitely work all together. Some of us have different experiences with different things. It's always good to kind of help others. How can we get hubby's blood pressure down? Start taking some nitric oxide. Is he on any medications, Christina? I have to find out his lifestyle, his diet, his eating habits. Usually blood pressure, that means, see, whenever you have high systolic, too much calcium. Whenever you have high diastolic, too little magnesium in the body. So sometimes the food has to be adjusted. The intake of magnesium has to be adjusted. So there's a lot of things I have to look into. I know sometimes it's tough for me to just give you a straight answer. There is a specific protocol they have to actually work with, and specific protocol they actually have to follow to actually lower it. Can we talk on the phone? Can he book it? Can he book in a time, and I can maybe give him a protocol to follow, or you can download my high blood pressure ebook that I wrote, Christina. Hey Maurice, I'm worried about long-term effects of ADHD meds, Ritalin. Should I ditch it? 100%. Grab it, open up the garbage can and throw it away and start taking L-theanine. He refused to go to the hospital. Ah, shoot. Okay. And the hospital, all they're gonna do you have any electrolytes at home right now? Like I would actually start drinking like maybe coconut water, like fresh coconut water, lots of electrolytes, put couple drops under the tongue, let it saturate automatically into the cells. If you have magnesium ionic chloride, not magnesium citrate or oxide, or magnesium glycinate, that will actually lower it. Take a cold shower or a cold exposure in a bathtub. That will actually allow flexibility of the arterial system. If he has nitric oxide is good, Christina. Or you can, if he has arugula, start eating some arugula at least. So all these things will actually vasodilate the arteries. Best brand for magnesium ionic. There's only one brand only, and it's the one that comes from Australia. I have the link on my profile bio. It says on it magnesium ionic or magnesium acid trace minerals or electrolytes. That's the one you want, and it has one of the highest absorption level. And that's it's the only one that we can actually saturate, and actually we can actually absorb it through our small intestines. I will go buy it now, but these have potassium as well. Potassium, when it's found in these trace minerals, like the one I'm talking about, it is in natural form. It's not man-made where it's actually added. What about the nitrate? There's only one type of nitrate that is actually, it's a patent design. You'll have to actually get it from my website. It does activate your nitric oxide to 8 hours. I hear a lot about cayenne pepper. What are your thoughts? So cayenne pepper is a hit and miss. There's few things about it. You take too much, it can cause hemorrhoids. Okay, let's put the hemorrhoids on the side. Certain people, when they take it, they end up getting aches and pains in joints because it does fall under the nightshade family. I'm one of these people, so every time I take it, I get a joint pain. The other thing is very highly sprayed crop, so you have to make sure it is 100% organic. Plus, you have to get at least 40,000 heat units or higher. Anything under 40,000 heat units is not going to actually work as a blood stimulant. So these are the things you have to look into, John. It works for some people, and some people it doesn't. For some people, actually, it causes inflammation, if anything, just because if it's not organic and if they have issues with a nightshade family. How much does he take of both? So the nitrate, you take 2 capsules right away, once a day. The magnesium ionic, if that's the one you're going to get them, you have to take it every 4 hours, 20 drops. And after 10 days, you increase to 40 drops. I have all that stuff in my ebook as well, too. But, these are some of the things you need to do. Magnesium is very, very important. What do you recommend for psychiatric pain? You can do magnesium glycinate and magnesium spray. I know there is some stretches you can do. It's called like the snake, where you lay on your stomach and you lift your uh, your front section of the body without using your hands. It's called a snake, where you lay down and you just bend up. So this way you can stretch all the nerves. But magnesium spray works, magnesium glycinate, anything like that you have access to as a cream would be great. How long that magnesium lasts from that ionic magnesium from Australia? Well, you know how the bottle, it depends how you use it. Technically, you have to use the magnesium every 4 hours. So it could last you about a month or a month and a half, because you need to saturate. If you don't need to saturate, it can last you like almost a long time, but you have to saturate your body correctly. I buy about 12 bottles every order, because I need to actually saturate correctly. I cannot afford being out without it. Farida, thanks so much for the gifts. I really appreciate that. Duke, hi, did you ever show your breathing lung exercise machine yesterday? No, I didn't show it. Here, let me go inside and grab it. I was looking for it, and I got really, really busy yesterday. I didn't sleep last night because we had the freaking septic tank was smelling because of too much heat. And today I've been just flushing the water back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. So there's no more smell. Give me 2 minutes. I'm going to look for it right now. You're located in BC. How much gold supplementation do you recommend? How much gold? You're located in BC. How much gold supplementation? What do you mean how much gold? Or how much gold can I get my hands on? I wish. How we know if my body is saturated or not? You do a blood test, but once you start to kind of hit a soft stool effect, then you can tell whether you're actually saturated or not. I need some gold, Blaine. Blaine, you need, if you know how you can come down, we can go after some of these creeks. Give me a second. Let me see if I have the breathing machine. Where did I put it? Oh, there it is. So this is it. It's only a few dollars. This is what I actually practice with. You can actually set the strength so you make it hard to breathe or easy to breathe by actually turning this. Even 3 days on Aussie heavy lifting, 0 heart palpitation. It's just that simple. Thank you, John. Thanks so much for sharing. You know, this way, you know, everybody can actually pay attention and listen. Listen to John, guys. He's had the heart palpitation the moment he went on to the Aussie Trace Minerals of Work. So this is it, Sarasin. Hopefully I'm saying your name correctly. Where can I buy that device? Go on my website. I have it there. I just posted it there. It's only a few dollars. And so this is how it works. You can actually adjust. You have to kind of breathe in, hold it for about 2-3 seconds, exhale everything out and do that. You do that about 3 times. So the whole idea is to actually enhance your lung capacity. You know, if you're getting mucus, can you read my comment? Yes, this is your first comment that came up. Obviously, it's probably been blocked. Certain questions, they get blocked based on how they're asked. So you might have to actually reword it. So this is how it works. You put it on. I can't talk when I'm doing this, but we're gonna breathe in, hold it, we'll release out. You do this about 3 times a day. I have palpitation when I see you. Oh, hey Vissa, how are you? Hey, let me do this so I can show you guys how it works. It's actually a simple device. You know, make sure you clean it. Whenever you're done with it, I do clean it sometimes. So that's how simple it is. And you do this a few times a day. I actually do it right now while I'm actually exercising sometimes too. So this way, and it does expand your lungs so much. Now, this has been my favorite product, to be honest with you, for the past few weeks. I've been testing it. It works amazing. And this one, we're actually just using mouth breathing for a reason, to actually expand the lungs. Duke, you got all the stuff on yourself again. And that's how it works. I don't know where to buy on the nitrate site. Christina, when you go to my website, from my website, it is the first item on my website. It says it's the one by Berkeley nitrate. You go in there, I should enter my practitioner code so you can actually order it right away. Let me know if that works if you want to try it. How can triglyceride go from 192 to 230 to 321 in less than 2 months? Two different labs. It depends when you got it tested. It depends how much you are fasting. It depends how much sugars you're consuming and whether your body is being utilized correctly or not. So all that stuff matters. I did, but which product? You need the one, the capsule one, Christina. I think I can't remember the exact name. It should say on it. It should have about a 60 capsule supply. That's the one that you need. Probably unless it goes under a different name. Give me a second. I'm just cleaning Duke because he got all that stuff on his head from the plant. Kind of get him itchy. I snore and stop breathing during the night and get up half hour. Then I'm sleepy during the day. Yeah, it's almost like sleep apnea. Sometimes you gotta take magnesium glycinate, GABA, and L-theanine. And that breathing exercise that I was just showing, that would be something to do to actually get more oxygen. You're lacking of oxygen. Blaine, I hope you're doing good. How's things been with you? How's everything? Here, let me see what the product called again, Christina. I can get you the name. I know they did change. You coming, Duke? You still have some on your back too? Let me clean you up. Give me a second. Let me send Christina the message here. Let me find out, Christina. I'll get you the exact name. I lost 30 pounds, help fatty liver, but why did my cholesterol rise? Your cholesterol goes up. It's normal because your liver is trying to be flushed out. It's not a big deal. Unless if something you're worried about, I can definitely help you. I'm on the site. Okay, let me go to the site. I'll get you the exact name, because the one that you need is called nitric oxide foundation. So once you go on the website, you enter your information, and you need the one that it says the foundation. That's the one you need, the nitric oxide foundation. Let me know if you do find it. That's the one that you need. Here, let me switch the website. So this is the one that you need, the nitric oxide foundation, Christina. And that's the one to actually control the blood pressure. I've been sad after Jackson's passing. I need to stay away from the ice cream and carbs, but not feeling 100% on my game. Time passing will help. Yes, that's not easy, Blaine. I know how it is. Do you drink coffee at all, or you take anything? You know, sorry guys, I don't have my shirt on today. I've just been sitting outside. I got plastic all over me as well too. It's tough. It's tough. Sometimes, you know, it's not easy. It's not easy losing someone. Can't find Zeolite Chipotle by Hello Forever. You had it on Amazon. It is on Amazon. That's where I get mine, unless they took it out or changed some things. Yes, on the coffee. I'm gonna be making another coffee. This is gonna be my 4th cup. I need it seriously. Today has been stressful. Been stressful because I didn't sleep at all last night. Was trying to finish some stuff in a tiny house, and I didn't really have time because I wanted to finish the septic before the weekend. In case if it leaks, then I'm screwed. Hey Maurice, good to see you, brother. Does vitamin B6 help with the absorption of magnesium? Yes, it does. You need 200 milligrams. Do you recommend taking B complex or individual? I recommend taking vitamin B complex. Now, certain ones, if it does not have at least 200 milligrams of B6, then you can take your B6 separately. Then you take a vitamin B complex separately, so you don't actually cause any loss of the other vitamins. What is the name of the item to expand lungs? It's called, if you go on my website, you're gonna see it. It's called the Breath Booster. If you go to my website and they actually, guys, anything you go on my website and you get it from there, there is percentage. Like, you know, for example, the resveratrol, you get 20% discount. The lung capacity one that I was actually working with, you get 10% discount. So these are specialized items. And the only reason I wanted to actually put them on my website, yes, the company sent them to me for free to test them out, but at least I told them the only way I can actually display them on my website, only if you guys, as my, you know, patients, can actually get a discount. So we get discounts, guys, if you go to the website. I can't see it. How come? If you go to my website under supplements and gear, you're gonna be able to see it there, Sarsan. See, if you go there, here, let me show it to you. So right when you go on my website, it's gonna take you to where is it? So right when you go on my website, this is my website, right? And you're gonna go down to supplements and gear. When you click on supplements and gear, there's the item. There's the item right here. The breath booster. When I go on your website, all it lets me do is schedule a consultation. No, you should be able to. See, when you go to the website, Elizabeth, see how you get book a call with 30 minutes, book a call for 60 minutes, and you're gonna see supplement and gear. Then you're gonna see all my other ebooks. So yeah, that's how you can access it, guys. Yeah, even on the phone it does work, Norma. Sorry, and Elizabeth. Even on the phone, it will actually show everything. I know it does show you the consultation first, consultation second. Blaine, these guys are up in TikTok. It's different than YouTube, so I can't really send them a link or anything. So they have to actually click on my profile link, and from there, you guys can access the website. Hey D, how are you? It's been a long time. Has it been a long time? I think so. Hold on, let me see. I'm just gonna make sure everything is working from the phone. Yeah, it is working. It is 100% working, guys. So you can definitely access it. If you guys can't find it, or Elizabeth, if you can't find it, or you're not sure where to click, send me a message, send me a DM. More than happy to help you. And you guys, when you get my ebooks, you do 100% support me, and you guys will actually help out. Creatine for 16 years old. Yes, you could. 100% you could. Guys, at any age, creatine could be consumed, and it's 100% safe. If anybody tells you otherwise, trust me. I'm willing to have a talk with them. I've been using creatine, and I do give a creatine for 12 years old kids, 16 years old, 17 plus. So anybody can actually have it, because it's all about energy. The moment you lose your freaking energy, the moment your mitochondria struggle. There's only 3 brand names that makes creatine out there. So you can't really go wrong with any brand. The only 3 manufacturers that does creatine. So any brand out there, sometimes they just, because of the labeling and all that stuff, they overcharge. So I usually like to get the one by Allmax. Their price is very reasonable. I think they sell you like a kilogram for about $50. It's pretty good. How do I help your mitochondria? How do you help your mitochondria? This is how you help it. Where's my... let me show you. This is it. This is the creatine I take, guys, by Allmax. $50 for a kilogram. It doesn't get any better than that. They all use the same company. There's no one better than the other. They're all the same. Don't, fall, because there's some companies, they sell this for like $70, $80, and I think that's bullshit. Go to iHerb, you can get it for about $50 Canadian, so it's probably like 30 some US, and that's what's gonna boost up your mitochondria. That's how you actually energize your mitochondria, and that's how you can get your energy up. I've been putting water in the fridge because it's been so hot. It's been brutal. Guys, if something you're not sure of, or you're not sure how to go to my website, or have an issue accessing it, send me a message. More than happy to respond. I almost kind of been catching up with everybody. I gotta show you my new gift that I got as well too. I just came in today. I haven't actually had a chance to open the mail yet because I've been in a rush with the Septic. Just let's cross the fingers and it's not gonna leak when I actually release all the water. We'll test it out. And if it leaks, I'm screwed. Then I have to dig about a foot to actually check all the pipes. You know how sometimes you say hell with it, I'm just gonna get it done, and you just take the chance. But if that works, then I'm good. But I'm not gonna actually glue the last part from coming out from the trailer, because what I'm gonna do is next year, I'm gonna probably go on YouTube and look for how to remove the holding tank and actually have like a direct pipe access. And I think that would be better. So this way, I don't have to worry about too much moisture or too much heat, or freezing up or anything like that. Amber berberine, but let's see what Mo says. What was the question? Did I miss something? Oh, Ozempic alternative supplements. Yeah, 100%. Berberine, 500 milligrams meal 1, 500 milligrams meal 2. After 10 days, you can actually increase meal 2 to 1,000 milligrams. Every 45 days, make sure you cycle. If you don't cycle, you're going to actually, because it does have some antibacterial effect, it's gonna destroy your digestive enzymes, or it's gonna actually, you might feel a little bit bloated and stuff just because your enzymes are lost. Fahrenheit, it's 32 degrees in Fahrenheit. Let's see if this thing does Fahrenheit. 32 degrees. So it's 118 Fahrenheit. I don't think, oops. No, I lied. It's 90 Fahrenheit. So 32 degrees, very hot. It's roughly about 90 Fahrenheit, guys. Best supplement for muscle building. Best supplement for muscle building. Okay, I'll tell you what, guys. Let's do a little game. Whoever guesses the supplement name that I have in my mind will get a free 30-minute consultation. Only one person. So start throwing some answers. Best supplement for muscle building. This is gonna be a debate because there's few things, but there's only one proven thing that actually works. Let's see if you guys know it. I'm gonna keep it open till I see the answer. You got a 30-minute with me. That's it. That's how I'm gonna keep it as nice and simple with you guys. Whoever guesses, 30 minutes. I know, John. I know you mentioned the steak and eggs, which is 100% true. But the problem is, they all were looking for a supplement. Turkish throne, BCAA. Keep going, guys. Keep going. Nitric oxide. Boron. How's the mushroom coffee? Mushroom coffee is going good, actually. I've been still taking it at night. Just the company hasn't sent me any. I'm out. I don't know if they're going to or not. Magnesium. So we're talking about best supplement for muscle building. Now, we're not, let's put, the protein and all the other stuff, of course, going natural is always better, but there is one single product out there that actually does help. HMB does not do the job very well, unfortunately. Testosterone, nope. TRT, well, we're talking supplement. We're not talking anything like almost synthetic. It's a supplement that you can actually buy, that anybody can actually afford it. If we're gonna start to go into like peptides and start going into TRT, of course, a lot of this stuff work. But even if you go peptide, like follistatin is one of the best peptide for actually putting on muscle size, but yet is not very affordable with everybody, because one small tube is almost about $300. Ultrabolin, keep going, guys. Okay, I'll give you guys a hint. Some of you guys almost guessed it. Now, of course, we have Ribose, we have creatine. All that stuff creates the energy levels to actually activate your mitochondria and stuff, to actually give you energy so you can actually push further. The moment you push further, that's where creatine and D-ribose comes in hand. They force you to push further so you can actually tear more muscle. So when you tear more muscle, you're gonna actually allow more muscle building, right? but there is one main molecule, one main amino acid that actually does the job for muscle building. Well, insulin makes things grow. ATP is actually, that's actually produced by creatine. Glutamine is bullshit. HMB, they claimed it did work, but it does not work after doing too much testing. Taurine is the anticoagulant and it helps magnesium to actually saturate your cells. Creatine boosts up your ATP levels. So all these will give you energy, will give you strength, all that stuff. L-arginine is bullshit because it does causes oxidative stress more than anything. L-carnitine, it does help with weight loss, not so much of muscle building, but actually it does energizes the heart. Potassium is actually an essential part of the electrolytes. Beta-alanine, it's not bad. It's not bad. That's one very, very close, Christina. But there's something more powerful than that, actually. And it has worked, and it did show the proper effect of it. And all you need is roughly about 3 grams of it after you train. Let me bring it. Let me have it ready here. Where is it? Where is it? What do you do? What do you advise for anemia? You can actually take some. It's all about oxygen. Omega-3s is okay. It's an anticoagulant. David, download my ebook on cheat sheet, guys. There's a lot of the answers that you guys are asking. That is all on my cheat book, and the more of you guys download it, the more I can actually, the faster I can work on actually doing the new update. Because sometimes. I haven't really been doing much of the updates because of the weather and because I'm trying to finish this month of July. Folate is a vitamin B12. Well, sorry, not a vitamin B12. It does follow from the vitamin B. It's nothing to do with muscle. Chili powder is also a coagulant. If you put it on a wound, it'll stop bleeding. Don't know about the burn. Chili powder, I haven't really heard that. That's pretty interesting. Biotin is a part of vitamin B, vitamin K2, nope. Probably like putting hot pepper in a wound. Usually back in the days, Cloven, when I cut myself, my mom used to actually put coffee. They put coffee beans to actually stop the cuts if you cannot cut yourself. Hey, who said Leucine? Alone the richer. You got the 30-minute free consultation with me. Send me your information. There you go, guys. This is what I was gonna talk to you guys about. Leucine. Leucine is what actually is your ultimate protein synthesis. It will actually increase and will actually help with muscle building. Congratulations to all Alone the richer. Send me your information so you can get your 30-minute free consultation, and we'll go over it probably by tomorrow or the day after based on schedule. And we'll definitely go on details. 100% leucine. There you go. So leucine, guys, is protein synthesis. It is found in branched chain amino acid. Like I said, a lot of the supplements out there, they're bullshit. Why? There's one main product that actually works, and all the other stuff, they just add them to actually hide the product. So branched chain amino acid, the isoleucine and valine, they're actually they are bullshit. They don't work. And what works from that combination is mostly leucine. Leucine is your ultimate amino acid. How come I didn't get enough coffee? What's going on? Is leucine with the glutathione good to take? It should never be mixed with anything else. Best diet for kidney and diabetes. Download my ebook for diabetes. For kidney, eliminate all fructose. Did you answer the question on varicose vein, please? Varicose vein is usually type 1, type 3 collagen with heavy vitamin C intake to actually strengthen the veins. What does leucine do in layman's term? Increase protein synthesis, so increases muscle size. It's only proven amino acid from the branched chain amino acid that actually does work. 100%. That's what actually activates your mTOR. Safe to take daily, 100%. 100%. Even if you have heart disease or any issues like that, you can still take it, 100%. And 100% safe. And all you need is 3 grams. That's it. You don't need much. I know the scoop that they usually come in, it's a 5-gram scoop, but all you need is 3 grams. How much for women? Same thing, 3 grams. Once a day on the days you work out. On the days you don't work out, you have to take it. Do I message you here on TikTok, Maurice, or email? You can message me on TikTok, then I can send you a link so you can book the time. Can you repeat? Viscous veins, you need collagen, type 1 and type 3, and lots of vitamin C. What kind of roast is the coffee? It's a dark roast. I used to drink medium roast. I would only do it if I'm doing like a coffee, like a French roast, a French press. Leucine is found heavily in a lot of the food we eat. A lot of meat we eat, but the problem is we don't get enough. So taking a supplementation is always good for increasing protein synthesis. What helps with weight loss? Maddie, why don't you book a time with me and I can actually guide you if you want. And I can give you all the proper protocol that you can have for life, how to actually lose weight, maintain healthy body fat and percentage. Marek, how are you? Good to see you. How's the peptides going? Keep me updated. I haven't heard from you for a couple of days. How's your kid doing? More caffeine and a blonde roast. Pour overs are more. Yes, you do get more caffeine in a brown in a medium roast compared to a dark roast. So 3 grams after weight training. Yes, 100%. You have a 90-minute window to consume leucine after you finish consuming it. Are you a doctor? Just curious. I'm a clinician, a clinical nutritionist. Better. Tomorrow I will book a visit. Sounds good, Merrick. Peptides are good. Awesome. Good to hear. I'm glad that's working for you, the peptides. John, all you need is 3 grams, but make sure you do take it with some type of protein if you could, because it does actually increases the protein synthesis. Thoughts on low carb diet? What would you like to know? I'm on a carnivore diet right now, so definitely it's 0 carb. Order products for hobby and the ebook. Perfect, Christina. Please keep me updated. You know, if you have any questions, don't be afraid to actually send me a message. More than happy to assist. Whatever I can do to actually help his blood pressure stabilize would be excellent. A clinician who helps many people. Much love, Mo. Thank you, John. I really appreciate the comment. Thanks so much for all the support. What about wrinkly skin dry? So wrinkly skin is 99% of the time happens because we consume too much fructose. So the skin loses its elasticity and it becomes wrinkled much more. So it ages the person. The only reason it ages the person because too much glycation. How much milligrams of vitamin C? 3,000 milligrams every 4 hours. If you were actually asking in regards to, like, say, viscous veins. Great integrity as well. Thank you. Thanks, guys, for John, Margot. Thanks so much for the info, for sharing that with everyone. Is organic Valencia peanut butter okay? I don't like peanut butter. Is it? See, peanut butter technically is a legume. It's not so much being a nut. The thing is with the peanut butter, just because it does have the mold toxins, the way it's actually being produced and the way it's actually being processed. So what I would do, if you actually like to actually get that peanut butter, one thing I would do is ask the company if they can give you the certificate of analysis. And if they give you the certificate of analysis, it will actually show you what is the percentage of any mold found in it, any E. coli, any salmonella. They'll actually show you all that in percentage. So based on that, you can tell whether the product is good or not. And the problem is, if the company does not show you their certificate of analysis, obviously they're hiding something. And that's how you can actually know whether to actually gain their trust or not. Does a diet with no carbs affect your testosterone more, especially free testosterone? It will actually increases it. That's why I'm always in a happy, good mood. What is best option of vitamin C? If you're gonna be taking taking it as powder, you need 3,000 milligrams. If you're going to be taking it as liposomal, you only need 1 gram a day. Your thoughts on 3-day water fast? Go for it. I do it all the time. Nothing wrong with that. It's good for the body, for autophagy. My 3-year only want peanut butter. You gotta be careful with that because there's a lot of issues with the peanut butter. There's a lot of issues, guys, from the oxalates to the mold toxins. So if anything, you're gonna end up feeling it in the gut quite fast. And I know I did post a video on YouTube today in regards to peanut butter. Does a diet with no carbs affect? I heard it affects the hormones. It does affect your hormones in a good way in the beginning, but after that, down the road, actually, it lowers it. So that's why I practice what is called carb backloading, actually. What should I replace peanut butter with if I want to gain weight when weight? Why do you think that peanut butter has anything to do for you to actually put on weight? Peanut butter is just for flavor more than anything. I would actually use like walnut. I would use macadamia. I would use pistachio. All these have way better profile than peanut because peanut is very high in omega-6 and all the other nuts are mostly monounsaturated fats. What is the best vitamin C? Liposomal I take by Live On Labs. Went carnivore and my A1C went from 5.2 to 5.4. Maybe touch protein, maybe too much protein. No, I eat about 2 pounds a day of protein and my HbA1c stays between the 5.1 to 4.9. Too much protein should not actually increase your HbA1c level. Something else is going on. How long you've been on it for? Unless the source you're consuming your meat is different. Is Unimate and Balance Feel Great System good for a body? No, it's not. It's bullshit. The fiber they're selling, you can actually buy it for a fraction of the cost than you actually go on and buying it from these guys directly. They're just bullshit. They're ripping people off. Sorry to say that. I'm about to turn 50. What test should I run with my GP? Send me a message, Ed. I'll send you a list and maybe we can go over it. Now, your GP is going to say, well, I'm not going to get you these tests because they don't know how to actually interpret the exams. I'll do the interpretation for you. How do you lower bone uric acid? Even thought I'm lifting weights. Your uric acid has nothing to do with lifting weights. Uric acid is you're eating too much fructose. Thank you so much. Optimal fastest sugar levels, 4.9, 5. That's a good fish oil. Omega, make sure you're getting like cod liver oil. If you can get cod liver oil, then stick with pure DHA. Don't get any EPA because EPA tends to oxidize, especially in a weather like this when it's super hot. By the time they ship it to you, it's gonna already be oxidized in the bottle. Imagine, so the company that produces it, they ship it in a container. From the container, it goes on the shelf. So all these temperature changes, imagine what's going to happen to the EPA. Most of the time, it's going to actually oxidize. That's why anything to do with oils, I'd rather actually get them in the winter time and don't get any in the summertime because of the oxidization. I'm 60. Nitric oxide made me sustain my tennis game. Can I take nitric oxide even not playing? 100% you could. 100%. It's not going to harm you. It's going to actually constantly activate your nitric oxide and vasodilate your arteries for better oxygen flow. Krill oil works good. Cod liver oil is okay, right? Cod liver oil is okay. It's more stable. Krill oil is more stable. It's more expensive, but you can't really find it in liquids. It's always going to be in capsules. Do you have a free source for gut health? A free source for gut health. I should write an ebook on that. Nice flies. There are flies everywhere. Here. Did I squish it? You are 60? Do I look 60? Damn, I feel like I'm 20 years old. Been 3 weeks without all oils. No pain and inflammation at night. Try it and see. Oh, 100%. Zero oils is the best thing to do. Like even, avocado, all the other stuff, get rid of it. Do you ever cold plunge up there? Yes, I do. Quite a bit. Don't listen to this guy. Oh, thanks so much for the comment, Basic Ben. Thanks so much for sharing your love to us. Like I said, you always get these odd people. It's nice to have them around because they actually help us laugh a bit. And you know what? I'm not gonna block you unless you start putting out like certain words. But I'll let him have his fun. Maybe he'll learn one or two things. How do I lower my HbA1c, please? So your HbA1c has everything to do with the food you consume. Your lifestyle plays a huge role in this. Your liver plays a huge role in this. So you have two options. You can book a time with me. I can draft out a protocol for you to follow. And guys, keep in mind, like usually when you guys book a time with me for 30 minutes, you'll ask me questions, I'll give you the guide, I kind of walk you through everything. But they've been a lot of people recently that they haven't been getting a pen ready or anything, and they just want me to actually write everything down. So other than the 30 minutes we spend on the phone, I'm taking another almost hour on my time to actually draft out that protocol for you, which is fine. I have no problem with doing that because I'm out here to kind of help everyone. But definitely, I can give you a full guide. You can follow it, and you can actually lose weight and reduce your HbA1c. Or you can download some of my ebooks. I have one on how to actually for weight loss, even if you consume high carbohydrates. This man has helped me go and be toxic somewhere else. Basic Ben. Best supplementation for palpitation. Download my ebook on heart palpitation, please. It gives you all the directions. I'm glad some of you guys are taking notes, some haven't, but I'm going out of my way to actually re-put all the information back for you guys again. But definitely keep me updated. All the leucine I see on Amazon comes in a 5-gram scoop. Yeah, Steven, when you actually take the scoop, make sure it's not full to the top. I kind of lower mine. So you kind of like I estimate it, right? Estimate it to like it's almost 3 grams. You never take a full scoop of 5 grams. Your body's never gonna actually absorb it. So 3 grams is more than enough. What is the best for SPRM? SPRM? Be a little bit more specific, please. Maurice, have you ever experienced heart palpitation? Yes, I did. When I was doing distilled water almost a couple of years ago, probably like 6, 7 years ago, I had heart palpitation for almost a year. I thought I was gonna freaking die, and that's what actually got me into playing so much with so much minerals. And I found the answer, and I got it fixed. It took me roughly about 6 months to fix it, but it took me almost a year and a half to saturate after going on distilled water, because I used to do a lot of sauna quite a bit and a lot of distilled water. Is beer bad for blood pressure? It does cause coagulation, Jim. Um, Heart palpitation are scary. They are, because you wake up in the middle of the night, your heart is racing. Am I okay? And sometimes your heart flutters, and every time. And there's certain foods that actually it triggers it. So you go out and buy coffee, and suddenly it triggers it, and your body becomes so freaking sensitive that there's specific foods you should not really touch or anything, because it will just deplete certain minerals, and it just beats. And the more you work out, the more it happens, because your body's using the magnesium, and that's when I actually had to kind of dig into it quite a bit. How to heal your gut? You can heal your own gut with the food you consume. Is taking taurine good for varicose veins? Taurine is okay, but you need to actually strengthen the veins. Yaka. I have all the time. Meditation helps. 100%. Meditation helps. Grounding helps. For heart arrhythmia, while doing magnesium, should you stop the meds? What kind of meds? How to heal MS? Nicole, what are you talking about? You're throwing words there that they're not even making sense. Please be a little bit more specific. I just hate to actually block you just because you're throwing random words out there. You're taking beta. You can't really stop beta blockers instantly. You actually have to wean off while you're saturating. Once you actually start to saturate. Nicole, please stop throwing words. I think she does need some magnesium to help relax the brain. I think the brain is just going at 100 miles an hour. What do you think of oregano with black? I like oregano. I use oregano. I don't like black seed oil due to the omega 6s. Blinking more than magnesium. Which type 1 and type 3 collagen brand you recommend? I buy one from iHerb. I don't know if I have it on the website, the one I use. I'll put it up for you, or I'll send you a link, Nasima, if you want to send me a message, please. What do you think of turmeric? So, you know, for many years, never really liked turmeric because it never really worked for me. But recently, there's a company that I start using. Um, that I start using is called the turmeric.co. They're from UK. They sent me these little shots of turmeric. You guys probably seen me. I was taking some of them, almost like a couple a day, and they actually worked really, really well. And that's the first time I actually felt a good anti-inflammation effect from these turmeric. Had a better sleep, and actually I caused my body some inflammation on a Saturday when I do my carb load. And when I took the turmeric, it was instantly gone, within a couple hours. So that turmeric that comes in the bottle, so if you go to the turmeric.co, I have it on my website. I found they have one of the best turmeric available. Um, I met the owner. We actually had a conversation. He sent me some amazing, amazing, delicious coffee. Was incredible as well too. He's a healer and super nice person, and the turmeric worked amazing. And I know I always run out. He sends me like so many bottles all the way from UK to Canada. I get them here. Probably these guys are spending so much money on shipping, but yet the product is pretty incredible. It's pretty amazing. What do you think about methylene blue? It's good to use if you want to give it a shot at a low dose. Just keep an eye on your kidney filtration. Did you say something about flaxseed? No, I don't. I don't know. Flaxseed is good as a fiber, but nothing more, nothing less. Like don't think of you getting like good essential fatty acids or anything like that. Just mostly a fiber, yes, nothing more. Is information the main problem why I'm having issue for sleep? Is information is you're probably talking inflammation. The only reason you're having a hard time sleep, there's a lot of things you have to look into. Your room has to be cold, uh, blinds, so it's like super dark, 2 hours away from using smartphones, and what you've been eating the last couple hours before you sleep. All these things will actually create an effect on your body how you sleep. Okay, so these things, so you can take supplementation 100%, but you have to actually look at a lot of these things. It's always the food that you consume will actually either allow you to go into into a deep sleep, or allows you to actually have like a restless sleep. Astragalus is good for the kidneys and cholesterol, 100%. What do people use Kugan for? Kogan? Thoughts on maca root? Works not bad for testosterone, not as great compared to the HEA. Crack or tweak? What are you talking about? Collagen. Oh, what do people use for collagen? You need type 1 and type 3. What nutrients are good for bone marrow and blood health? Huh. Bone broth is good. Anything that actually activates stem cells. Some people claim that chocolate activates stem cells, and anything that activates your EPCs would be nitric oxide. Thoughts on cod liver oil? Cod liver oil is good. It's a lot more stable than any anchovies and fish oils they produce. But with the summer season that we have right now, you have to be careful what you order and how long it takes for shipping to arrive. Sometimes it's better to stick with DHA without EPA. Do you know what is good for obstructive sleep apnea? Breathing. You know that breathing device that I was showing to actually expand your lungs? You're having a hard time breathing. Cod liver oil, good. I've answered that. Bye. God bless you. Take care. Simply, mom. Have a nice evening or day. How much liter of water is necessary while taking creatine monohydrate? I take creatine about 2 or 3 times a day, and I barely drink 1 liter of water. It's not so much about how much water you drink, it's how you hydrate your cells correctly. If you're not hydrating your cells correctly, then you're going to be shoving so much water down your gut, and you're going to end up feeling bloated, and you're going to actually be urinating so much. So it's not how much water you drink, it's how you hydrate your cells correctly. What is best to take for omega-3? Cod liver oil, is good, but if you aren't able to get it in time when you order it, skip man, then get DHA by itself. I have very high blood pressure, not coming down. Tried everything. Book a time with me. Let's talk about it. Or download my ebook on how to reverse high blood pressure. Don't just tell me you tried everything. 99% of the time when people say that, they've tried the wrong thing, to be honest with you. And they didn't really stick to it correctly. How to hydrate ourselves correctly? You have to actually purchase the magnesium ionic chloride with the electrolytes, the one that I have on my website. That's the only way you actually hydrate. You put like 20 drops in a cup of water. You do that about 3 times a day. That's how you can hydrate your body correctly. But drinking straight water, you're actually gonna overstimulate your kidneys, and you're gonna cause yourself to actually feel high. You're not gonna get hydrated correctly at all. How do I become a clinician? You have to check where you live based on the location you're at. You can actually become a clinician, but keep in mind, when you guys do become a clinician, you're still not going to be able to answer a lot of the questions that I do. It's all about experience, and you can continue educating yourself on a lot of the new things. But keep in mind, for the past 20 some years, I test everything on myself, and I did a lot of blood work. So definitely becoming a clinician is good. You're going to learn a lot of pharmaceuticals. You're going to learn a lot of things about blood work. But from there, you need to actually expand your knowledge towards nutrition instead of just pharmaceutical bullshit. A creatine 3 times a day at 3 grams each serving, right? Yes. I try to keep it 3 grams. I don't take more than that. Our body aren't capable of actually absorbing more, and you're going to end up just causing waste in your kidneys. Holistic, yes, 100%. Clinician, you can go into holistic. Can you show the magnesium electrolyte on your website? I do have it on my website. It's like the second or the third item. So you have nitric oxide, and I think you have my magnesium there. So it says on it magnesium ionic. It's a blue bottle, electrolyte. It's raining here in the UK. Oh, that sucks, D. It's been beautiful here, plus 32. Really, really dry. Our water's drying up fast, but I'm getting a lot of things done. So I just finished the septic today, and we're gonna test it out. Is the earth flat? We're talking about nutrition here. We're not talking whether the earth is flat or round. If I actually say something like that, I might maybe get banned. But I like what you said. I like that question, and I like that last part of it. So you know my answer. Hi, how to decrease triglycerides? Download my ebook on how to actually control your cholesterol, because there's actually one supplement is missing. Then you can actually fix your triglycerides. Guys, I'm gonna put you down for a bit, just for a minute. I just gotta get Duke. He wants to go in the water. Come here, Duke. Let me get the. Wait. Let me open the gate. Wait. Come here. Okay, stop. Wait. Let's put the leash on. I can't let you out without a leash. Wait, buddy. You're hurting my finger. Wait. All that power. Maurice, for dialysis patients, how much creatine can I be able to take? 3 grams is plenty enough. Best way to become insulin sensitive is all your diet. Download my ebook on diabetes. Download my ebook on how to actually saturate your cells. Download my ebook on how to actually fix some of these issues. It's all fixable. Yeah, Duke has been forcing himself to actually go and play, and so I end up hurting my finger again. And the thing is, I got so pissed off this morning. I woke up, came to check on my greenhouse, and remember, guys, I had like 12. That's the only fruit that I actually eat, and I haven't had any for so many years. And I had like freaking 12 watermelons. So usually every night when I actually put water on my greenhouse, on all the onions and everything, I always put what do you call it, Epsom salt around certain things, so it kind of prevents these black slugs. And I forgot to put some, and I came and they ate about 9 of my watermelon, and they left me 1, 2, 3. They left me 4 watermelons, and they're half eaten. So So seriously, it sucks. I was looking forward to them, and they're like half eaten. So which is kind of sucks. I'll have to actually go see if there's more seeds I can get, and maybe try to actually get some more going. So I can't remember who told me. I think it was Cindy said, to put coffee ground, and it'll kind of keep them away, which is nice. Can you talk about your healthy daily diet? What would you like to know? So I follow a carnivore diet. So this morning I had 1 pound of, no, I didn't eat meat today. So this morning I've had 6 eggs and about 4 ounces of blue cheese and 3 ounces of goat cheese from it's Dutch. It's imported cheese, goat cheese. I've had that as well too. So I mixed that with my eggs and I had like almost like an omelet style, but that's all I had in it. Yeah, they are tough to grow, and I've been looking. This is my first time actually trying out to grow some, and too bad because they're like half eaten, which is kind of sucks. So it's kind of a little bit disappointing, but whatever. I'm gonna actually see if I can get more seeds. So that's why I'm kind of watering everything right now. Are you from Misr? Where is that? I'm in Canada. Did I miss any question? What for anxiety and depression? Vanessa, I did an ebook on that. I think would be worth buying. It's only like, I think like $3 or $4. And Blaine always, he loves all my ebooks. So definitely, you can definitely check out my ebooks and you will support my channel. And it talks about anxiety and depression and how you can actually reverse it and fix it, even if you're taking medication. The Aussie minerals cannot deliver to Germany. Yeah, they should. They ship pretty much worldwide. It just takes a little bit longer. Best creatine for 62 years old. Man, yeah, you can definitely take creatine. Take 3 grams per dose. You can take it probably twice a day. What do you think about Mediterranean food? It's not bad. It works good. Mr. is Egypt, sir? Who is asking you are married? He is gonna marry me. Hey Vissa. I think Vissa took me, guys, so whoever's asking is too late. If you guys are gonna come up and live off a grid with me here in a simple life, there you go. It's nice and open. I tried to order. Send me a message. I can reach out to the company. I can ask them to make sure they're able to ship it, because I got to know the owner really well. Duke, back up please. You're stuck. Hold on, I got a free Duke. And I can check for you guys if they do ship there, because they should. If they don't have it, Duke, wait, you're gonna hurt yourself. If they don't have it there, he never relaxes. If they don't have it there, maybe they can add it. But I know, Duke, back up so I can free you up, bud. Back up, please. Never gives me room. Duke, no. Duke, back up. Okay, go. Good boy. What's a good creatine? Guys, there's only 3 main companies that they manufacture creatine. So they all fall into the same category. There's nothing different than the others. The only reason some are more expensive than the others, just because they're marketing or they're labeling. But don't fall victim for it. Try to get one of the least expensive one. I use myself All Max, and most of my recent blood work and studies, it's all been done on All Max. So, and they're very cheap. Here in Canada, we buy it for about $50 a kilogram. So I don't know how much it is in the US. Is microingredient a good supplement brand? I always see it on TikTok. The problem is there's so many companies, they claim they are good. You just have to make sure, you have to do the research and find out their certificate of analysis. If they do not share the certificate of analysis, then the company is hiding something. And if they're doing that, then don't buy it from them. Very, very simple. Don't fall victim for a lot of these supplements, because a lot of them, they have hidden sources or hidden things that actually causes more inflammation than not. So be careful on that, please. Thoughts on soil nutrient being depleted because of large scale food being grown? Oh, 100%, 100%. Our soil been depleted back since the 1940s, 1949 to be exact. And it's constantly being depleted all the time. So that's why supplements, they do play a huge role in this, because we don't get what we used to get back in the days. If they used to say, hey, you know, if you eat, let's say for example broccoli, you'd get like 400 milligrams of magnesium. Well, that was the last time they did that study, was back in 1949, let's say. Right now, if you actually take a broccoli and test it out, you probably barely get 50 milligrams. So that's why a lot of our nutrient density has gone downhill from our cattle to our chicken when they go out and they pasture eat. So all that stuff has been depleted. So that's why magnesium, well, that's why a lot of the vitamins play a huge role in supplementation, unless you're able to grow your own. Now here, me living off a grid, this is actually untouched ground. Now the nice thing about it is, how can you tell if the ground still actually has a lot of the nutrient? If you actually get what is called horsetail grows on its own. So if you have horsetail growing on its own, that means your land is still rich of has a lot of soil rich, a lot of vitamin rich soil, which is good. Is leucine a complete protein? We're taking amino acid. We don't look at it as being a complete protein. You cannot take it by itself as a complete protein. It's an amino acid. Any advice? I think I have kidney stones. Any supplement will help? Yeah, magnesium citrate works. Chancapiedra works. All that stuff. Overuse of soil because of growing same plants over, they don't build up soil. 100%, 100%, and that's why they actually deplete everything. And plus, on top of that, guys, we get a lot of freaking chemtrail. We get a lot of aluminum, a lot of bullshit in the air, and actually is gonna land on our soil. And our soil is, you know, whether we drink water from the creek or not, it's all been kind of destroyed, which is unfortunate. Yeah, Duke is playing in the water now. That's his little fun. Cool down before he actually has his meal. Oh, he loves it here. I wonder how he's gonna do when it's snowy. Just the problem is he gets full of mud. He's not allowed inside right away. He has to actually dry up first. But what can I do? You know, he wants to play. I can't say no. I would love to actually build a swimming pool next year, maybe closer to my little tiny place. With a deck, so this way he can jump in and play. But he loves the mud. That's the problem. Do you bath there? I don't bath in that water, no. But I did one section in the bottom. I can't really take the phone down. That's what I do, my cold exposure. But you guys see that little tank here? Oh, that tank here. So I bought 3 of them. So I'm using 2 for the water, and I have this extra one. So I might probably cut the top and actually start filling this up with ice and cold water. But I'm gonna have the water running into it. I have the overflow, so it'll be like freezing cold water from the creek, and I'll jump into it. This is good because it is 4x4, 4 feet by 4 feet. So I think this would be good, and it's a heavy metal steel around it. So maybe build like a small deck around it, and then I can jump in it. He's gonna catch some fish tonight. I would love to go fishing, but not today. I haven't. I'm waiting for the kayak. We're gonna try it out. Any ideas for someone moving out of the city and to the countryside with limited funds? Hey, I did the same thing, Miz, and seriously, it is a struggle. So, and that's why I think one of the first thing you need to do is your food, your eating habits. Keep it simple. The only things you need to do is go in carnivore, eating meat and eggs. That would be your cheapest form. And what I did is, first I did buy that small trailer that you see there. So I drove it with me everywhere. I can have water, I can have a septic, I can have all that. And from there I started doing it slowly and building. It's a lot of money, but that's how I kind of got started. And I'm trying to actually, every time I have a little bit more funds, then I'm able to add a few things. And here in Canada, the problem is it gets like super cold, like -30. If it doesn't get that cold, then it'll be much easier. You don't have to worry about installation, you don't have to worry about the water freezing up. So there's a lot of hard labor you're gonna be doing on your own in the beginning. And every time maybe you save some money, you say, okay, I'm gonna hire somebody with an excavator to do some more work for me and get things done more faster. But a lot of this stuff costs time and money and a lot of effort. Like today, I spent 4 hours just doing the septic, and you say, damn, you know, it took me 4 hours to do it, but you get it done. If you hire a plumber wants to charge you $1,600 to come out and do it. My neighbor, I have a neighbor there, but all the way down, and I have neighbor there all the way down. They never come up to this section here. So that's why I kind of went all the way in the back of the edge. So I'll never get a chance to see the neighbors unless I go all the way down to the bottom. But there's my little view. I wouldn't do anything different. Happy Karen, yeah. Hopefully she stays happy on her own. and you know, Ms. M, like this is what I had to do. I had to actually see this. To give you an example, like this hose here, this is a 2-inch hose. This is 100 foot in length. Just for that hose alone, 100 foot, it's here in Canada, it's $350 to buy it. And that hose has to be actually underground, or it has to actually have water running on it so it doesn't freeze. So I have it all the way up to the tank there. So that hose alone was $300. So some of the stuff is very expensive, but you have to get it. And if you don't get it, you know, it'll be tough to come up and get water. So that hose there, then is gonna go into that white tank. And that white tank there, because it is a food grade, here in Canada they sell them for $280 to $350. If it's not food grade, you can get away with it for $100, but it has to be food grade, so you don't get any plastic flavors or anything like that. And you have to make sure the water is constantly running on it. So if you have water storing in it, then it's not gonna be drinkable. You have to have that water running to it all the time, all year long, without freezing, without storing that water. So that's how you can actually make sure it is drinkable water. If it actually stays in that container for more than 4 hours or so, now you're gonna cause yourself where you're having plastic is leaching into that water. On top of that, when it goes inside the trailer, then it goes through a filtration system, so I can actually, all the sediments, everything I can filter out. Hey Maurice, the water looks so good. You got it made. It's getting there. Duke is having too much fun with it. So, and let's come up here. So this is where I come up, and right now I don't have that hose running yet because I don't have it hooked up. I'm waiting for my more piece. So this is where I go and I actually collect my water, because that section there's water that comes from underground up here roughly. So that's where actually I come and collect my water, my drinking water, and I actually put in a filter for now. But other than that, eventually it's gonna start to run through that black hose. But the problem with this hose is you need a torch to actually bend it correctly. Without a torch, the damn thing is heavy. Like usually when they do this, they have a special machine where they actually get it done underground and do it. I'm doing everything by hand, and I almost broke my shoulder last year by moving it. So that hose is pretty freaking thick. I had to use the torch to actually bend it. I didn't think it was that tough. I wish I would have went with a 1-inch. I thought I'll get more pressure, but because the elevation from the tiny house to the water is not that high, so I get volume, but I don't get the pressure. So I should have just went with a single 1-inch. So yeah, some of this stuff does cost quite a bit of money, a lot of time to do it, or you have to do it yourself, or not. You know, it will cost you a lot of money to do it, to get somebody to come and get it done for you. And trust me, at the end of the day, you'll be like out of money, which just sucks. So some stuff you have to do on your own. But it is fun. It's not simple. And I think we're gonna test the septic tank today, because if it's not gonna work, I'm screwed. Then I'll have to wait for tomorrow, because it's already late to go buy some parts. And you know, it's all about having good neighbors. So if you guys do go like on an acreage, or you go off the grid, there's always neighbors around. There's always neighbors that, you know, they bought a different section of the land or beside you. So neighbors are very, very important. And a lot of this stuff here, it is a learning curve, especially if you just want to make it as a simple life, right? There's a lot of mistakes you do. Some of these mistakes will cost you money, but we all fail so many times before we become successful once, right? All it takes is one time to become successful. And just wait for it. Everything happens for a reason. But sometimes you look at certain things and you say, damn, I want to finish it fast so I can start enjoying time and go out hiking, go out fishing and stuff. But sometimes things take a little bit longer than usual for a reason, and you just have to be patient. Seriously, there's times where I wake up in the morning, I'm like, I wish I can have so many things done so I'd have to worry about it. But I was hoping this summer I would actually do more enjoyment and more fishing, more hiking. I think as soon, like, I just finished the septic tank and everything is glued. So if the water runs really good, then my mind is at ease. And the rest of it right now, I'm waiting for one more part. If the water works out, then my mind is at ease. Then I can actually start to go out and maybe do some fishing. Then I'll wait for the first heavy snowfall. Like last year, it was like almost in November. My water line froze last year. So if this year the water line does not freeze, then I know I did a good job. If it did freeze, then I might have to head to the city. Either way, I have to go to the city to actually spend some time with the family in Christmas. Then I'll have to come back and actually fix it. So I hope the water does not freeze, and I hope everything goes good with the septic. Because next year when I come back, if I end up leaving, I'll have to go under the trailer and take out the holding tank, completely remove it, and have it automatically flushed out. Some good neighbors sell to Karens. Yeah, I wonder who, JD. See, so you guys, JD, he's here on TikTok right now. He's been doing the carnivore diet. He's having some amazing results, losing weight. He's in excellent shape. He used to be my neighbor, but unfortunately, Karen bought it from him. I know he's not gonna probably able to visit me this summer, but maybe next summer. Would it be easier to just move to a city that is already surrounded by nature and mountains? No, you're always gonna be tied in no matter what. I think it's better if you actually move somewhere else outside of the city, and I think you'll actually enjoy life way better. Maybe August sounds good. I'm looking forward to that, JD. Keep me updated. Let me know. You're more than welcome. And hopefully, guys, next year if I get my retreat, I might maybe put it there in that section. And I think it'll be good for more people to come down and visit. I'm a way to get closer to nature. I'm a way. It is better if you actually get something outside the city. It would be way better. Duke, you okay? What's the matter? You're tired? You still have 20 minutes. 20 minutes before you eat. Okay? Duke is getting hungry. Retreat. I'm there. Sounds good. Yeah, that's the plan. I already talked to one company that actually built the cabins. So I'm just gonna buy it as a kit. I'll do the flooring. I'll do like the post because I've got experience now doing it. I just don't want to build it from scratch because it is gonna take so much of my time. So I'm gonna buy like a pre-done cabin style. It's gonna take me like 3 days to put it together. Once I put it together, I'll just have to do the piping and everything for the water, of course, and the septic. And I think the retreat is going to be open. But the way I'm going to do it, I'm actually going to, the cabin is going to be set up through like a fund me kind of type. And whoever kind of goes into the fund me program, so we can get the cabin going, of course, we'll have, a couple days or a week or so of full retreat where you guys come out here. We'll do some educational stuff on certain health stuff. We'll go hiking, we'll go fishing. So I think it'll be a lot of fun. Thank you, Elizabeth. Duke is having too much fun. Who builds the cabins? That would be so cool. It's a company that I actually came across online from TikTok. Actually, I saved it. It's actually pre-done like a Lego, and you actually put it together. It's roughly about 3 inches in thickness. So it'll be good for the summertime. I just want to see how the roof is like. They said that is good for heavy snowfall, so I'm gonna check into it first. So if everything checks out good, then I'll get it, and it'll take me like 2-3 days to put it together. It'll be perfect. I've packed already. All right, D, you're first. You're more than welcome. Yeah, I think Jimmy, I think it'll be good. Like even a single bedroom, and I can put like a small kitchen in there and bathroom, and I think it'll be perfect, for two people to come out and get away, or even three people if somebody wants to have like sleeping bag on the floor. I think it'll be great because most of the time you're gonna spend most of your days, most of the time outside, and hopefully I can have some nice landscaping done. And you guys will all be more than welcome. I know, just I'll have to pick you guys up from the closest airport, but we'll work on that. That's the plan. Sounds good. We'll definitely look into that for you, and we'll go from there. What material is it made from? A square footage. I'll have to check, guys. I don't have all the details yet, but it is gonna be all done from pine. So, and you guys know for a fact, like I'm kind of against a lot of the drywall and all that stuff. So it's all based on the cost and everything, and based on how much investment I can get, then definitely I can go from there. You have done a lot already. Good job. I've tried. I started with everything last year, and I didn't think I can get that much done in such a short time. Like I estimated last year, I actually worked a month and a half, so it came up to roughly about 48 days, counting every day that I've actually done. And John, we're gonna go fishing, and I think if the cabin thing goes well, or I can get somebody to kind of get it done for a good price, then my next purchase, my next investment, if I can get it done, is gonna be probably like a boat, so I can have at least 3-4 people. We can have barbecue on the boat, like maybe a small pontoon or something like that. So this way we can hit some of the big lakes, but some of the small lakes is gonna be done on a kayak. And I think it'll be great on a kayak. I have one, but I'll probably buy like 2 or 3 or 4 kayaks, so this way we can take them out on the water and have fun. I think it'll be great. So that's the plan. And you guys know me for a fact. When I put my plans together, I'm gonna push myself no matter what to get it done. I'm in BC, Alan. Where are you at? I get a lot of people from Canada as well when they want to come down here. So definitely, Duke, where are you going? So yeah, it'll be fun. It'll be fun. It'll be good. It'll be relaxing. There'll be a lot of swimming. Oh, you're in Saskatchewan. Yeah, you're not very far off. You're not very far off. It'll be a good drive, I think, from Saskatchewan to here. I don't know how many hours. I'll have to check. And I think the idea as well too. I think it's all about going back to nature. Going back to nature, having fun with Duke, because Duke will be around you guys the whole time. He'll never leave you alone, and it'll be good. Hopefully we'll get some fruit trees. So I was able to actually plant one fruit tree, the apple. I got 2 plums. I have to actually still going hiking now. So true. Yeah, going hiking is amazing. Especially if you're grounded too. Bare feet in certain location, that would be awesome. Oh, it's a 2-day drive from Saskatchewan. Wow, that's not bad. 2-day drive is still quite a bit of a distance. Head east to the upper James River. The kayaking here is sublime. James River. I'll have to check it out. How old is Duke? Duke is 2 years old. Is paleo diet as good as carnivore? So the only thing is with the paleo diet, they still focus about 80% or so on meat intake, and the other 20% is mostly some stuff, like some starches, some fruits and stuff like that. So the only difference is it's most, and they focus lots on a lot of nuts and seeds as well too. But overall, it's still pretty good. They like to actually go on the low saturated fats, because you're consuming a lot of carbohydrates. You could almost advertise it as unplug or retreat. No cell phone, real food, nature. Oh, 100%. 100%. Everybody that comes here, by the way, guys, there's no cell phone coverage or nothing in this area here. Unless you just hook up on my Wi-Fi tower, that's it. So there's no computer usage, there's nothing other than me doing lives. But probably I'll have to book like a month off from doing lives because I'll have to be entertaining some of these people. Does tea help to relax before taking a blood pressure? Does tea? It depends on the tea. It's not about relaxing, it's more of the increase of the polyphenols. Probably green tea because it does have EGCG. Oh, James River is in Virginia. I'm all the way up in Canada. That's a far drive. I thought I would be like around here somewhere. It's all about coming out here and enjoying life. And I think we're gonna make it happen slowly. We're gonna make it happen, and hopefully we can get everything going. And if I can do it at least 2-3 months out of the year, I think it'll be great. Sharon, have a good night. People, places, things, gotta leave. More sounds good. Dee, take care. Have a nice evening. Tips to relax before blood pressure. Take magnesium glycinate. Or do a breathing exercise. You need minimum 5 minutes of breathing exercise before you test your blood pressure. That's minimum. Hey Mary, how are you? I'm just gonna change the water here so we get enough water for a lot of these cucumbers because they're actually growing nicely. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We have 11 cucumbers out of 69. I can't believe most of them are died. See these guys here? These are all oregano, wild oregano. So actually I take them, I put them up so they actually dry nicely. Once they dry, I'll give them to my mom because she'll make them into like she'll put them as a herb for food and stuff. I'll probably keep 1 or 2 for myself. Stage 4 melanoma. Now have adrenal insufficient due to treatment. Blood pressure a little high. Joseph, I can't really talk about melanoma and stuff like that on here. I can get banned because it does fall into the cancer treatment protocol, but I can definitely help you with it if you like. If you want to book a time, we can talk about it because I'm already dealing with somebody that I already have melanoma and I'm actually working with them. Even thought of as a stage 4, at least you can possibly stop the progression. Because a lot of the cancer that actually happens because we tend to consume a lot of stuff that contains a lot of mold without even knowing. Like even if you're taking supplementation, some supplementation could be containing a lot of mold as well. So there's a lot of things, a lot of protocols we have to look into. And this way we can do some adjustments. It's all in regards on what you eat. And some supplementation will be required to actually assist. I highly recommend Maurice. Thanks so much, Mary. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much for the comment. But yeah, definitely if you're able to book a time, we can talk about it, and we can go from there and have a specific protocol to see how we can treat certain things. Best way to get rid of mold, candida in the body? Enzymes. You have to actually work on your acidity level. Acidity, when the acidity level is low, a person becomes so sensitive to a lot of things. It's all about acidity level in the gut. So in case you do actually come across anything from mold or anything else, your body can actually break it down and get rid of it ASAP. But if you don't have good acidity, then your body's will end up storing it. And when it gets stored too much, it causes an issue. So you want to get rid of it as soon as you could. Good night, love. Hey, Sharon, have a good night. Breaking now. Biden calls preps Zelensky, President Putin. Go watch my new video now. Oh, thanks for advertising on the channel here. You're not supposed to, you know. It would be nice to actually just come out here and actually enjoy the chat with everyone instead of just advertising. So guys, I'll have to go feed Duke. I know I've been here for almost coming up to 2 hours almost. Wow, this is the longest I've ever been here. Oh, no worries, Steve. Don't worry about it. It's fine. No worries. I was just bugging you. Like I said, there's a lot of people, they come out here and stuff. It's just, you know, I have nothing against anybody as long as you keep it nice and clean and don't overdo it, right? But you guys, I do have to get going, so I'm gonna go feed Duke right now, and definitely I'll come back. I'll definitely come back tomorrow. Maria, I know you came a little bit late today, unless I came maybe too early. I'm trying to actually have a set time so we can do the chat on a daily basis with everyone on a specific timing that everybody can actually come out and actually we can all have like a good chat and actually answer a lot of your health questions. Maybe if you guys send me like an email on specific timing would be great. So this way we can actually moving forward, I can keep it very consistent instead of coming sometimes during lunch or sometimes dinner time, because certain individuals, they really want to have the chat and they want to ask some questions. We'll do that. Oh, you're not getting the alert. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on. I'll have to check on that. It's not something I can control. It's pretty much well, no, it's pretty much what TikTok advertise or what YouTube even. Like even when I started the YouTube, because guys, keep in mind, a lot of my live chats are recorded on YouTube. So if you always want to go back and watch what we talked about, you can always watch it on YouTube. Even when I go on YouTube, sometimes there are actually, nobody gets the invitation till almost like 30 minutes later, because I have my email in there, a personal email, and I don't see the email till about 30 minutes later. It's kind of interesting. Okay, guys. Yeah, Marie, do that, because all the videos I do right now, they're all actually recorded on YouTube. So you can definitely check it out. In the meantime, you guys take care, and we'll definitely chat tomorrow. And I'm going to go out and test the septic, and hopefully everything is working. If everything is working, that's one thing that I really don't want to keep doing again. So you guys take care, and we'll see you tomorrow. And there's Duke for you guys, because he's waiting. He wants to eat. Let me show you. Duke, you ready to eat? You're getting too excited, aren't you? Okay.